Oi, 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 oi. I just sat in the car because I had to get out the house. The plumber is making a hell of a noise and it's making my head go. "Rrrr." So I thought I'd come out here and sit in my car and talk to you about something. So what is this post about? This post is about why I started content creation. So I'm going to give it to you as a list because I know that we all like a list. So for a bit of context, I have been on social media now for 2 years, and there are many reasons why I started social media. So, number one, I have been a teacher on and off for the last 30 years, and 2 years ago, I gave up teaching. If you have been in the teaching sector, then you will understand that teaching is very, very demanding, very tiring and underpaid. And I could talk to you for ages and ages about why I gave up teaching. I wanted to try something that was completely different from teaching. And I wanted to go back to what I really loved, which was fooling around in front of a camera. And if you follow me, you know that before teaching, I used to do a lot of modeling. And I loved doing that. And I worked for TV shows like Top Gear. I modelled for Playtex and I was on stage with Bryan Adams and I did a lot of really fun, cool stuff. I'd love to have been a TV presenter and pursued that sort of side of my character, I suppose. Social media has given me that creative platform again, and I really, really, really enjoy it. Number two. Again, if you follow me, you know that I have a daughter with a disability. She's got a genetic disorder. It's called GNB1. It's a relatively new disorder that's been found by genetics. There's about 200 in the world, so it's quite rare. And it affects her globally. So it affects her learning, it affects her ears, her hearing, it affects the way she walks. Everything is slower. Her milestones were missed by about 3 years, so she is quite delayed by everybody else. And we don't know what the prognosis is, but she's healthy-ish and she's happy and she's managed to get to university, which is incredible. And if you're anybody out there who has a child with a disability, you will understand just how fucking hard it is having to look after a child who can't speak properly, who doesn't eat properly, who falls over all the time, who has no friends, who is up in the night screaming every night, who is constantly by your side 24/7 for years and years and years and years, and it drives you insane. It really does. And quite often I'd be sat behind the sofa rocking. It would be me not being able to cope. And I'm not going to get too deep and heavy about it, but it has been a real challenge, and it still is a real challenge because she still needs a lot of looking after, even though she has managed to get to university, which is absolutely incredible for her. And I have been a life support machine. My life's been her life. It has